Hey guys, Don Schnorr here, and I just wanted to give you a real quick update. Last week, Google did an algorithm update and updated their PR. And, as with any PR update, some sites got hit, some didn't. We monitor over 375 sites to sort of see what's going on with Google. And let me give you an example. What we saw last week. Here's the page rank of the monitor. It's page rank ranging from 0 down to 7. And these are the number of domains that we monitor and how many domains per page rank. So for example, we monitor 104 domains that have a 0 page rank. This was before the PR update. If you look at what happened after the update, we had 104 domains that had a PR 0. After the update, we only had 90. And that's a difference of 14. If you jump up a little bit, you look at how many sites that we monitor had a PR ranking of 3. We monitor 88 sites before the update. After the update, it dropped down to 81. So there was, 7 sites lost page rank. We're not seeing, a big change. What was interesting for us is the number of sites that have a page rank 2. We monitor currently 31 sites that have a page rank of 2. After the update last week, those sites increased to 46 sites now have a PR 2, for an increase in 15 sites that we monitor. What's sort of interesting is out of 375 sites, we sort of get a broad idea of what's going on. And page rank, people say don't pay any attention to it, it's not important anymore, and I agree with that. But at the same time, it's an indication that Google's doing something different. And they are. It's called Caffeine, and you probably have heard about it. It's the new algorithm that Google is putting into place. Today, they are testing Caffeine, and it looks like they are probably going to implement it and maybe even turn it on for real this evening sometime. Now, one of the big things you've been hearing about in the SEO space is the importance of local search. And what we noticed was, what used to happen was, if you had a Google account and you signed into your account and then you did a search, Google would look at your profile and see where you lived, and then it would present you with local search results within your regular search results. Well, with Caffeine, that's changed. This is a Google test page that we have, and if you go to this URL, you will see the new Caffeine in action. And what's interesting is that it's actually presenting local search results even if you're not signed in to your Google account. Sort of Big Brother-like, isn't it? I suspect what they're doing is they're looking at where the Class C IP address lives, or where the name server lives for your internet ISP. So for example, I live in St. Louis, Missouri. If I do a search for Pizza Hut, there's obviously Pizza Hut because it's a brand name, but if you scroll down, look, local results. This is about 7 miles. This is about 8 miles. This is about 10 miles away from me. There are other Pizza Hut things here as well. But let's go a little bit more generic. Let's not do pizza. Let's do something like dog training. And as you can see, Google's going to suggest those for you. Okay, first thing you want to notice is that they're giving a lot of space to above the fold to paid ads. But again, these are all in St. Louis, Missouri. St. Anne, Missouri. Now, why St. Anne? I don't live in St. Anne, but my internet service provider is located in St. Anne, Missouri. So what they're doing clearly is they're looking at where the ISP that you're connected to is asking for results, and so it's grabbing a map and saying, okay, these are where these businesses are going to be of interest to you based on who your ISP is. That's pretty interesting, and it works across the board. If I type in lawn service, I want somebody to cut my grass. Once again, there it is. And again, it's serving them local businesses near St. Anne, Missouri. Again, I don't live in St. Louis or St. Anne. St. Anne's probably 10, 15 miles away from me, but my ISP internet connection, where I get my ISP service from at home, is located in St. Anne. So that's just something to be aware of. Is it going to change search? Absolutely. What it means is local search will become more important. But if you haven't checked your website rankings or page rank lately, it's a good idea. Now, there's a really cool, neat little tool out there that allows us to check, hundreds of domains for keywords and things like that. And I'll be talking about that later. If you're using a tool like SEO Elite or something, that's great. But if you've got more than one domain, that can be a real problem. And I might have something for you in a couple of days, a resource. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you next time.